Hi, guys. Welcome back to the Empty Thoughts podcast. I'm your host, Andrew, and I'm joined by
Your wonderful, fabulous husband, Nick.
yes, he's also my co host.
Yeah, we do everything together.
Well,
So,
not everything.
well, not everything.
I mean,
But, you know,
what?
but yeah.
If you're tuning in, sorry, if this is your first time tuning in, welcome. If you're a repeat listener, welcome back. We took a couple of weeks off. One, because we were trying to follow the 4 episode, like 4 weeks on, 1 week off type of situation, just so
Yeah.
that we had, like, some free time. Like every now and then, like, just it's nice not to have anything planned on like the Saturday or Sunday. So we took a week off, and then honestly last week we took it off because work.
Was that why? Yeah.
Yeah, work.
Basically, yeah.
I was working a lot, and then Nick started a new job.
It's not quite out there in the air, but it's going really well.
What do you mean out there in the air?
Not everyone knows yet. I just want to make sure, like, that it's one for me. So, but I did start a new job, and it's going pretty well, actually. I've had a good first 3 days, and so far so good. Yeah. They have a lot of faith in me, so I have a lot of faith in what the future could hold. So, yeah, things are good.
A lot of faith.
Yes.
I'm just pausing this because I find her audio is fucking. Well, no one's even going to notice that I paused, but we're taking some time to get used to the rhythm again because we did take 2 weeks off, and I just upgraded the computer, like the software in it needed to be updated, and also the app that we use, or the website or platform or whatever that we use to record.
Oh yeah, to record, yeah.
Is also, we're trying out the Pro.
It gives us like a lot more like cool things to add into.
I think so, but also I think it just like it will record us in like a higher quality
audio.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've heard that there's other platforms
like 4K or whatever, and also I guess the video portion would be a bit better as well.
Yeah, I'll have to download that online and log in. But yeah, so I'm excited to see what like the Pro and I get it. Lots of people use the like the free versions of things. But as we go forward, since most of them have a free trial, what doesn't hurt to try it. So yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, just we had discussed like bringing in the video aspect of it, and I mean we're going to do that, but like I just feel like filming on my webcam camera is not going to cut it
for sure. Yeah. Yeah, and I think our goal is
okay. We're actually going to use the first clip because I think that when I'm doing the playback, it's just skipping, like taking a minute to buffer. Anyways, guys, sorry, we're really, like I said a few moments ago, we're really trying to get like our footing again with this because like taking 2 weeks off is, and then honestly like we were going to record it yesterday, but you were so exhausted from work.
Yeah.
And then today when we got up to like start the day and stuff, the power was off, so we just like the rhythm of it was
telling us to wait later
today. And it's now 4 p.m. We're recording this and getting it out to you guys like immediately.
Yep.
Yeah, so I mean on my end a whole lot has not really happened. I've been enjoying the public pool in our area.
Yeah.
I mean it's like super cute.
It is, and it seems so far not to be busy there all
like
the time.
Rarely busy, knock on wood.
Well, I mean people there, but not swamped.
Like, it's not like super busy.
It's not fun,
and like where it's like super handy. Like we've been able to like see my sister a lot more there.
That's been amazing.
Like I met Amy there and Katie and whatever else. So it's like great to like be able to meet friends there.
Yeah.
Aside from that, honestly, like it's been like I'm trying to think like what have we done in the past 2 weeks? Like honestly, like nothing.
You know what? The heat wave too has lasted the bulk of that time, and it's been really, really hot some days, like to the point like where you literally like can't go outside. Like
it's been like upwards of like 40 degrees for the past couple of weeks,
and there was even a couple days where it was like pushing almost 45. Like you could barely even take the dog out. Like I remember there was a couple times I took the dog out and like he legit did what he needed to do like immediately, like you would when it's like 30 below in the winter time, like, and was not having it. And then on top of it, they were paving our parking lot.
Oh my god, that was so fucking annoying.
It's freshly like completely like jet black, so right in the middle of that heat wave. So imagine how hot that would have been on his paws. So it just
have sensitive paws.
And I mean most dogs we see those hosts on Facebook that like what the temperature outside is and at that temperature what pavement is at, which is a lot higher. So you just like kind of minimize your time outside because it's just you don't want to hurt his little paws.
This is true.
Yeah.
I actually just got like a little notification saying that I need to restart my computer again for the
Oh my
update.
goodness.
I'm not going to, but I think that's probably going to explain why it's been such a.
Yeah, didn't you just update the software on the computer though?
Yeah, then now it's telling me to
Usually
restart it.
you do have to restart it, but normally it does it like automatically. But
But that would
I
explain.
think
I
you're
didn't realize it was
mhm.
downloading in the background. That's what it was doing, and that's
That's
why it
what
was
it
being all fucked.
was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't realize it.
It should be okay. Usually you can restart it, I think, like after the fact.
Yeah,
So
I'll restart it after because we're well into this. We're gonna use the first clip. We're just gonna join them
yeah,
right together.
yeah. I mean, you
Yeah.
will. It's not like it'll be noticeable. You know what I mean?
I mean,
So yeah,
we're always all over the place anyway, so it's not like
yeah.
anybody is like expecting. You know what? I will say, I'm trying to push Kesha this summer. It's Kesha Summer, and our last episode
Hmm.
was titled Kesha Summer,
Yeah.
and it kind of stalled at like 10 listeners on Spotify. And I was like, girl, what is with people?
Really?
Like, we need people to be listening to Kesha.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, she's in Toronto tonight.
Yes, I would
Yeah,
talk about that for sure.
for
So Kesha
her
is doing like
only Canadian
her
slot.
only Canadian stop, but this is like her biggest show, her biggest solo show in Canada ever, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
Or like
Mm-hmm.
her like headlining or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
It'll be a sold out menage.
no, for sure. And I think a lot of people all of like a lot of
We
her
came up
shows,
with that term, I think, during the Nicki
we didn't
Minaj
come up with
tour.
that. Others did. And we started
Yes, they did, right? And then we just started using it for everything.
I'm not claiming sold out menage because I don't want to be attached to that. Like someone else made that up.
Someone else made it up, but of course we use it all the time, more as a joke. But her concerts were sold out menage for
They
real.
were. Kesha's been selling out. Let me go to her.
Yeah, sold out Kesha.
Sold out menage, yeah. Sold out menage, sold out Kesha. So like so far, like
Kesha, we know you
on
were
her opening
tagged
night,
in one of our episodes, so
she's tagged in like all of her episodes because
I
we talk
know
about her so fucking
we
much on here.
friggin' love you, and we have to give a shout out to Monica Lewinsky because she did.
Listen, we'll go on.
Oh yeah, we'll go into that after, but
In a second we will.
yeah,
I just want to quickly add in here. So Kesha's on a really like her biggest tour ever.
yeah,
It sold the fuck out across the board.
yeah.
So in Utah on opening night, 18,000 people sold out crowd.
Yeah.
At the Kia Forum, she sold out a crowd of 17,500.
Mm-hmm.
On July 12th, she played to a crowd of 22,000.
Yeah.
And then she sold out Nashville
right
for just around 7,000 people.
Yeah.
So she's on a big tour.
That venue she played Nashville was 7,000 that was sold out.
Yeah. A Sand Amphitheater.
Yeah, they can't get her to come to the Avenir Center.
They could, but nobody
because
here
that's
knows
about
shit.
the same size. In fact, I think it's a bit bigger for a concert.
The Avenir?
Yeah.
Avenir Center, I think
it's
up to like 7,000 or 8,000 people.
Yeah. And it'd be
I just saw Avril there a couple of months
and
ago.
it'd be, I think, a bit more
she was full.
Yeah. So
I've been saying if like
she can
Avril
do friggin' Nashville in a venue like that, like come on.
Well, she's selling out like all over. I think that like that's another thing that we talk about so much on here is like just like whoever does concert promoting in this like province like sucks.
They either don't know anything about PR or like I mean you have to sell your
venue.
The area you live in, like you have to sell it almost like you're trying to sell a destination as a travel agent.
Yeah.
To attract these people. And I mean, Nashville's a big music town. Of course, anyone's for the most part going to sell out there. But it just goes to show that if she can sell out the same size venue down there, then she sure as hell can do the same here and even just do like Moncton. I mean, we do have large gay communities too in the maritime provinces. Like it would definitely sell out. I mean, I say that because the bulk of her fan base is going to be from the LGBT community, obviously. But so yeah, whoever the promoters are for our province, I listen to country music. I like country music too, but come on, people here do listen to anything other than country music. So let's expand our horizons and put New Brunswick on the map in some other genres of music other than just country.
No, for sure. For sure. And
Thank you
and
for bringing the attention to this
Kesha be singing
matter.
country. She could sing Yippee Ki Yay.
She will sing country if she has to.
Well, like the thing is about Kesha, like she has like country roots.
Yes.
She's always talking about how she loves country music. Yippee Ki Yay is definitely country.
Yes.
That is definitely country. If you listen to her album Rainbow, like there's country ish songs on there. Like I would argue that like songs like Praying and stuff could all be like they're not like mass like they're big pop songs, but like they also like don't they're versatile. You can play that at a country concert.
Yes. Oh god.
You know what I mean? Like with like a live band. And
it'd be no different than a country artist when they're touring, and because lots of times they'll like do a cover during their tour.
Like
Avril Lavigne, they'll do a cover.
Avril Lavigne did a cover of Pink Pony Club by Chapel Roan on her opening night when my sister and I went to that concert. And I was telling you right now, I'm telling you right now, the stars aligned. Yeah. Because not only did I get to see Avril Lavigne,
I loved her version of that. I wonder if she did. I think I saw a video of that, and I don't know if she did it every night. Did she? You probably looked into that, eh?
I didn't.
Oh. I like when they do covers like that, like Pink Pony Club. But like they'll do other covers, like, you know what I mean? It's not like a permanent part of the set. Like she can go somewhere tomorrow night and like cover a different song or whatever, rather than it just be the same thing every time. But I saw a video that was so good. I didn't know. I never thought of that song and Avril Lavigne together until she did it.
Yeah, I know. So what I was trying to say is that it's the stars aligned,
right?
Because not only was I able to see Avril Lavigne, someone I'd waited decades to see, but she also played like such a beautiful track that like I'm obsessed with. I love Chapel Roan. That song's beautiful. I feel like
that's like one of my favorites.
The Maritimes, like as a whole, are like super like we live in a homophobic like province. We do. I find like I find that like this is like a deeply problematic province, and it's like no different than like Alberta, except for we don't have oil.
Yeah.
So like we're not rich. We're just poor and hateful here, I guess.
I guess we do have oil. I guess it's under Sussex, so that's why we can't really. If they were to go to add it, like they'd have to like wipe Sussex off. I heard that years ago, and I'm
surprised that they didn't.
But like, so it's kind of unfortunate. But at the same time, like if we have oil, shouldn't we be fracking or whatever they call it? There must be a way this day and age to get.
They were saying there was
from the outside get underneath.
Well, I'm sure there is, but I think there was discussions about it over a decade ago because I remember there was like tons of protesting against fracking,
right? And
that just went away. Yeah. So are we fracking or did it go away?
Well, I think the options must be being explored. I mean, we are in a time where we're trying to be self-sustainable and build new trade partners because of Mega, not even Mega. I guess I saw today Mega's washing their hands clean of him. But because of all that stuff down south of the border, like, and we're not the only country, we are having to become self-sustainable and do trade with other countries. I actually think we're going to be better off going forward eventually, because that's all still in the process. But like, I think we're all going to be better off without the US. So
what are we getting from the US? Because we can't, like, they have like a totally different food from us and shit.
Yeah, well, I think a big thing is like the things we build in our the things we build in our countries, like the auto industry, like where is it? Is that Windsor, Ontario? Yeah, no, those plants aren't in Niagara Falls. So yeah, in like Windsor, Ontario, and across like in the US there, Detroit, like the auto industry's big. Like, so there's like, for instance, whatever plants we have in Windsor, Ontario, like that finish the vehicles. See parts, there's plants on both sides of the border, especially those border towns, border cities. So certain components of the vehicles are made in the US and some are made here, or the vehicles completed here.
So it's not
so that's what the big deal is that, for instance, Trump wants everything to be built in the US. Well, it just doesn't work that way. And same with oil. There's like, and power is a big thing in Southern Ontario. Like, I wish they had done it already, but it's just been a threat. But it could get there. But we could shut the power off and New York City be in the dark. But yeah.
I think the difference is like, and see, this is all fear mongering. We're not going to
Oh,
just have
yeah.
no fucking power. No one should have no power to
I get
us.
why Doug Ford made the threat though, because
It's just embarrassing. It's a bunch of rich
it is.
white men flexing, having a pissing contest.
And I think
Oh well, I could do this and
the
I could
big
do
like
this.
threats for, especially when he says he's gonna annex Canada. I feel like that's maybe where that threat came from, is like, if you're gonna, because that's literally threatening to invade a country, that maybe he had to say that. I don't know, but even though most of us were like, I want to see that happen, I would have loved to see it happen the night of the Super Bowl. Remember when people were waiting and waiting and wondering, like, I wonder if he's gonna cut the.
I actually don't. I've not heard anything.
Oh yeah, I was hoping it would happen. It'd just be funny to see, but yeah, there's oil, I'm sure, here somewhere, but there must be other things they can.
So when I looked over at that live, like I know you were like kicking me to get out of the way or whatever, because for some reason it was really upsetting you that I was reading it. But someone like commented like, I can't decide if I want to make chocolate chip cookies, peanut butter cookies, uh or chocolate chip dough, vanilla dough, or deal dough. And I was like, deal dough. I was like, bitch, like if you want us to say dildo, we'll say fucking dildo. Like you have to trick us, like.
Oh, I thought they were actually like looking to like make cookies and they were undecided.
No, because what the hell's deal dough?
Right. Oh, hi, Josie.
Josie who?
Our inside source at NB Power.
I mean, we shouldn't say that out loud.
Oh God, yes.
Because she gives us tea that is very.
Well, I made
exclusive.
a post on Facebook, and it's
She gives us tea that is so exclusive.
Oh yeah, so exclusive.
Literally. So in other news, Charlie XCX got married.
I know. Did anyone know that? Well, obviously she knew that was happening, but
my question is like, where did she get married? Like, it
like, did you know that? Like, you follow her pretty well.
I mean, there was rumors that she was getting married this month, yes, but I mean, my question is, where did they get married? Because someone on the internet said it's Hackney Square, so Hackney, wherever that is in the UK. But like, it looks like a town. UK? Yeah, it looks like a town hall to me. Like, it looked like she got married. Like
at a went to the courthouse.
Yeah, like and like was just like smoking darts on the street and stuff. It looked.
I bet you. I see what you mean.
It wasn't It wasn't like your traditional wedding with like a normal ceremony.
No, I think they just did something small,
which isn't surprising because I even said to a friend of mine the other day, like, I'm surprised that she got married.
Yeah,
like I just feel like marriage doesn't fit the brat aesthetic.
I also don't see her being the type of person to throw this big extravagant thing where there's 100 private jets coming in with celebrities and we've rented the city and
yeah. And also I just don't know if that she has that level of star power.
No,
I mean, like, she's big like in meme culture.
Yeah, I mean, I think she could still throw something big, but I just don't think
it wouldn't be like when Taylor Swift attended Jack Antonoff's wedding and like the whole entire place was shut the fuck down because
right, yeah.
Which is good.
She even did that under the radar.
I think that
somehow people found out.
Yeah, like I think like artists like Charlie XCX, BB Rexa, Carly Rae Jepsen, like these types of artists that have like smaller.
I love BB Rexa. I see her in a heartbeat.
Like fan bases, like they have like the unique opportunity or lifestyle where like they get to be like pop girl, but like also like they can walk down the street when they're not like a record cycle and like probably enjoy a relatively normal experience without too many people like. Yeah, because if you're like me, like when I'm walking down the street and stuff, I'm not looking for Carly Rae Jepsen.
No,
you know what I mean. I'm not looking for anyone. I don't really. Look at anybody.
And I think she lives in BC.
I'm pretty sure she's from BC for sure. And I'm pretty sure.
And I feel like she lives a pretty normal life there.
Well, Carly Rae Jepsen's just that bitch. That's all I can say about that. Like, she is that bitch.
I love her. I think she's.
Yeah. I used to get like really like passionate, like, why isn't she bigger? Why aren't people like tuning in? And I've just noticed like as a whole, pop music gets like dogged on. Like, people are like, pop music don't like, people automatically assume like pop music isn't like real music or something. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I mean, like, yes,
I think I get it. Do you mean you in the sense that like, unless you sit there or stand there on stage and actually play an instrument and sing that, like,
totally
that.
But I just think pop in general. Like, we were watching the Simple Plan documentary a couple of weeks, or a week ago, which is actually good. I recommend the new Simple Plan documentary. Let me get the name here for you.
I mean, it's not something I would ever choose to watch, but
It was so
but
fucking
it was
nostalgic.
very
Oh my
interesting. Yeah.
god, the nostalgia in that
Yeah.
documentary, like holy
Oh
moly.
yeah.
It was really interesting because, like, yes, his name is Pierre Bouvert, and I knew
Mm.
they were from Canada and stuff, but it never
Yeah.
really. I was young when those bands were big, so I kind of forgot about them and stuff. And like just hearing their story, how they started in like a basement in Montreal and stuff, it's
Yeah.
just like, oh my god, like we visit these places, like this is so close to home, and
Right.
it's so like they didn't have any like they didn't have like anyone in the industry to help them.
No.
They very much like had to like the reason why we even bringing them up in this context is because like
Yeah.
a big thing that they dealt with like in their early live shows and stuff when they were playing like festivals such as Vans Warp Tour, people would throw bottles full of piss and stuff at them because they played pop punk music, and because it's pop music, it's just you know what I
Right.
mean. So it's always kind of been that way, I think,
Mm-hmm.
and I think every now and then we do see like a big pop star breakthrough, like Britney Spears, Madonna, whatever. But like I
Mm.
don't feel like it's as common as like a hip hop artist or
Mm.
whatever. If you know what I mean, like or
Yeah.
I feel like pop does kind of get dogged on a bit.
Did you see? I saw the other day, and I don't know if it's like fake or if it's
Oh, sorry.
whatever. Oh.
Sorry. I wanted to get the name of this documentary for you guys before I forget.
Oh yeah.
It's called Simple Plan: The Kids in the Crowd, and has a 3.7 star rating on user rating on Letterboxd. I assume that Rotten Tomatoes is probably similar, but
Oh
I
yeah.
like to use Letterboxd
Yeah.
just because I do. I don't
Mm.
really have any specific reason, but I
Yeah.
find that I don't know, I just like it.
Yeah. I saw the other day, I don't know if it was real or if it was fake, someone making something up or whatever, but I saw something saying that Britney Spears' son wants her to get back into the studio.
Listen, everybody under the fucking red
I mean,
sun
wouldn't we
or
all? But
yellow sun,
like,
whatever it is, yellow bone.
I feel like she has still a lot of healing to do before.
Sure, get in the booth and heal, honey.
I mean, so, and then I
Get
mean,
your ass in the booth. Because the thing is,
yeah, I
right now,
know,
every other day I'm hearing,
but
oh, this
like, I feel
person's the
like
next Britney Spears.
they
This
shouldn't
person,
rush her. That's all.
well, sure, but I mean, sure, like,
Right.
of course.
At the same
But
time, music
she
is
needs to get in that
healing.
booth because I'm telling you right now, no, there is never going to be another Britney Spears.
No,
There will
no.
never be another Britney Spears. I think the only way that people will remember is if Britney Spears comes back and shows them, like, listen, you're not going to replicate what I've done.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
people are saying shit like that with Addison Rae.
Mm.
Addison Rae can't fucking carry a
I
tune.
love that. I like
she
that.
wiggles around. I do like Addison Rae.
Yeah.
But she is not the next Britney Spears.
No.
There will never be another Britney Spears. She is Addison Rae.
There could be someone that like gives off a bit of a vibe like that,
Like,
but like
they're Britney coded.
Yeah.
Where like they, you know, like they sing the same similar type of music and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, go watch the video for "I'm a Slave for You." Nobody can replicate that dance. Nobody can. Nobody can. Nobody was moving like Britney was moving.
Right.
Nobody has been through what Britney's been through on such a public scale.
No.
Still been able to put out records that were so incredible and tour and all the things. And like, there's just never going to be another Britney Spears.
No, there won't be.
So we need her to come back.
Yeah.
And I mean, of course, on her own terms, whatever, all of the things. We don't want her being abused.
No.
And if it has to come to that, then no music is needed.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that it could be an incredibly healing thing for her. I really do, because she is a musician at her core. She is a performer.
Yeah.
You see the videos all the time. Like, she's just bursting with all of this like creative energy. She's not what the fuck to do with this. So she's going like manic on the camera, around and stuff. And it's like, girl, you got to get back in the booth. You got to get back and doing some choreo and stuff, because like that is going to balance.
Or what if she like just did dancing of some sort? Like if she doesn't want to sing, like because it's
I really want new Britney Spears music so bad.
I think it'll happen
so
eventually.
Bad. Like, and that's like, I don't feel like ageism will apply to Britney Spears.
No.
She's gonna be like that artist, like where she's just gonna be big forever. People are always gonna
like Dolly Parton. She'll go forever.
Yeah,
Dolly Parton will go until the day she dies. I mean, at this point, if she hasn't given up yet.
Dolly Parton actually says like she's like lived like a relatively normal life because like no one's ever seen her outside of her glam.
Yeah,
without her wigs and her stuff.
Apparently, her makeup is actually all tattoo.
Really?
And she's that's why it's like,
I know,
because she sleeps
do like tattoo, like lip color and eyeliner and stuff.
We'll have to look it up, but apparently that's why she always looks like because she said I sleep with my makeup on, but I don't think it's all like, I think they put some on, but a lot of it is like, which is a thing now, honestly. I mean,
I feel like it's been a thing for a while.
Yeah, I mean, people tattoo their eyebrows and even their lips, like. So I mean, why couldn't they tattoo and make it look like you have like contour on, or blush or whatever that stuff
Okay.
is that you girls put on. I don't know. Like,
And boys too.
and boys, yeah.
So she doesn't have tattooed makeup on,
Right.
but she does have some tattoos that you can't see. They're just to cover up scars from medical procedures.
Oh,
She had a
okay.
feeding tube once.
Okay.
Don't
Yeah.
ask me why, because I don't know. I'll have to look into that another time.
Yeah.
But Dolly Parton, yeah, Dolly Parton actually is
I can love
incredible
her. I would
example
love to
because
meet her.
with her last record that she put out, which was like just like a bunch of covers of like, well, I think they were covers.
Yeah,
Maybe they
some of
were
them
all.
were.
Some of them were her original
Mhm.
tracks too, like rock music. It
Yeah.
was her biggest sales week ever in her
Yeah, I
entire
actually
career. She's
love
been
that
around for
album.
decades and decades and
Yeah.
decades. Like, so I feel like that's a good example.
Yeah.
And I do think that like in a lot of the ways the tides are turning.
Jolene,
Yeah.
Jolene,
Miley
Jolene,
Cyrus.
Jolene.
Miley
Oh,
Cyrus.
Miley
Yeah.
Cyrus doing
She
Jolene.
brought that to like a whole other level.
Especially when I think there is a version of it where they did it together
Did they?
too. I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's such
I
a good
am
song.
pretty sure that Dolly Parton's on Beyonce's new album. Her last album.
Yeah, and I think it's Jolene
I
they
think it's
did, right?
Jolene.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just great. I want Dolly, I love you. I really want to meet you.
Dolly ain't gonna listen to this because she does everything by fax machine, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Like she actually does everything by fax machine. Like she,
Yeah.
yeah, letter.
Well, you can fax from your smartphone now, so
Really?
maybe we'll send her a fax. Dolly, what's your number? We need to send you a fax.
I think there's like a lot of things that like she has done in her personal life.
Yeah.
Like that, only having a fax machine,
Yeah.
et cetera. And that's why she's been able to live, like have this like incredible career that spans so long, and she's been able to like keep her wits about it and like actually be positive about it and still want to do it instead of like just doing it to like, you know, money or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that
yeah. Oh, Dolly.
Love her so much.
Yeah.
Did we talked about
Charlie?
She got married,
Yeah. Sure did.
She has a new movie coming out soon.
Does she? Like documentary or just
no, it's
a
like an
movie
actual
she's
movie.
in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She has a few movies coming out actually. She's got like quite a few that she's recorded.
Oh.
She's filmed already. There's one that she filmed back in like 2023.
It was filmed on film.
It was filmed on film for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
That I've been dying to see. It's called Faces of Death.
Uh-huh.
No one's picked it up. I don't know why, and I don't know if we'll ever get to see it.
Right.
Yeah. Let me see what she has coming out. It's called The Moment.
Yeah.
It comes out in September. I think that's like the first one that's going to come out. I'm just looking at her filmography really quick. Right. So she has coming out 100 Nights of Hero.
Mm-hmm.
That's coming out in 2025. It says
right.
Release just says 2025. Okay.
Yeah.
The Moment. It's not filming, is it? I thought it was done because it comes out in September. I was told this comes out in September.
Oh well, then it was definitely filmed on film.
Yeah, I don't see a release date for this, but I was told September a couple of months ago. So we'll see. We'll keep an eye on that.
Right. Yeah, definitely.
But she's putting out movies now. Actually, speaking of Charlie's XCX and movies,
yeah,
we went and saw I Know What You Did Last Summer.
You know what? That was I haven't seen the other ones, but it was a good movie. I liked it.
It was really good.
Mm-hmm.
And how this ties to Charlie XCX and movies is the fact that like one of her really good friends and like business partners, I will say, Gabrielle, was in the movie. She played that lesbian podcaster that was hung.
Yes.
Like she got spoilers, guys. Spoilers. She did die by hanging.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's right.
A lot of people I've seen on the internet, like people say that they could have went without her character and stuff, but I appreciated it.
Yeah.
I like to see her in a movie. I thought it was interesting and different. And for those that don't know, Gabrielle got her start back in like 2019, 2020 with a band called Nasty Cherry Band that Charlie XCX was forming.
Yeah.
They actually had a Netflix show. It's like 10 episodes. You can still go watch it on there, like of them forming the band and whatnot. And Charlie's in like every episode. They had a few EPs and stuff, and I think it just didn't take off, and they abandoned that.
Right.
It's not the first time or the last time that we see Charlie XCX get behind an artist and try to push them like that.
Yeah.
Most recently, we see her doing it with Addison Rae.
Mm-hmm.
Like she has like some sort of personal stake in Addison Rae because she is like obsessed. Like she didn't even say shit about Lord's record when it came out.
No.
She didn't say shit about Kesha's record that just came out. Like crickets.
Yeah.
On her independent release. Like all the girls could have simply said like, hey, we're listening to Period, and like their fan bases would have been tuned into it because as an independent artist, Kesha just has like not as big of a reach.
Yeah.
When it comes to like playlisting on Spotify, etc. Like she
Yeah.
doesn't have a label doing that for her.
Mm.
She is a label.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, this is very interesting because when Addison released her album,
Yeah.
Charlie posted a video of her doing a countdown for it, like 10, 9, like as if it was like
Mm.
this monumental thing. And like
Yeah.
she's opening up for Lana Del Rey in stadiums and stuff. And it's like, okay,
Yeah.
but she's shit.
Right.
But like she's good like on a CD. On a CD,
Mm.
the pop music is perfectly fine, but it's nothing to like write home about.
Yeah.
And live, it's embarrassing. It's like, girl, like she can't perform. Like, why are you
No.
forcing her down her throat like that?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
want to see like Zara Larsson and shit get their flowers because like
Yeah.
there are real, and I don't want to say Addison Rae is not a real performer because like she is a performer, but like there
Yeah.
are people out there that are infinitely better
Mhm.
that could have had that slot, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
actually, Addison Rae had her song in the ending credits of the movie we saw. I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yeah.
We stayed for the post credit scene, and it played, but I didn't realize that it was that song.
Mm.
But I learned or later on Twitter that it was her or whatever. Anyways.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you are seeing I Know What You Did Last Summer, the new sequel that came out in 2025, not the
Mhm.
original from the
Yeah.
90s, stay for the post credit scene.
Yeah.
There is a scene about like halfway through the credits. I wouldn't say. I would say first of all, you can leave because it has nothing to do with the story. The movie that
Yeah.
you just saw.
Yeah.
It's kind of setting up a future movie.
Almost announcing it, right?
In a way, it was like
Yeah.
calling back to a movie from the past,
Yeah.
sequel to this one, but also setting up a sequel to the movie we just watched.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Just yeah,
So yeah, which if there's another one coming, I'm super down.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
My only issue, and I would say it's a non-issue actually. Like just the
Mm.
only thing I really picked up on that was kind of strange was the dialogue.
Mm.
They said some weird shit in the movie a couple of times. Like it just didn't go anywhere. Like they
Yeah.
didn't elaborate on why they said that weird shit.
Yeah, I know.
And it just kept on going.
Yeah.
Also, the sound mixing was a bit strange at times. Like there was one scene in particular. I wonder if anyone else can pick this up, but I did. They were like two characters were like in the graveyard, and they were
Mm.
quite far away. Like it was like a far away shot, but the sound was as if like they were like right there in front of the camera.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, it just the mixing just was a bit odd, but that's what happens. Like little things like that happen when you rush out a movie. Like this just
Yeah.
filmed.
Yeah.
Like this movie was just filming in May of this year.
Right.
That's 2 months ago. Like the way they're pumping out movies these days, like it's just
Yeah, it's
insane.
crazy.
Truly insane.
Right.
But yeah, I do recommend that movie. I would say I give it maybe a 3 out of 5 stars.
Mm.
It's
Yeah.
kind of everything.
I mean,
that
it kept
want.
my attention.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And my sister joined us. That was fun.
Yeah.
The only thing is, it was hot as fuck in that theater.
Yeah, that was one of the really hot days outside.
It was like 40 degrees.
Yeah, it was. And even on those hot days, you typically will take like a sweater with you to a theater because most theaters are usually, a little cool inside. But like literally, like that's how hot it was outside that it couldn't even stay cool in there. But yeah.
I was sweating.
Oh yeah.
Which is like not super abnormal for me, but like it was just warm.
Right.
So I do recommend. It's everything I want from like a slasher, and I like that there was so many callbacks to the 90s. Like they didn't need to have it as heavy on the nostalgia. For it to work. That's one of my biggest notes. Is like they could have eased up on the nostalgia bait and just maybe because I feel like they were already. I don't know.
Yeah.
The title's the exact same as the original movie, for fuck's sakes. Like I Know What You Did Last Summer. Like it's basically a copy and paste of like a new staff, a new cast. Some do reoccur or do come back to this. Sorry, not reoccur.
Yeah.
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
I love her. I think she's such a great actress.
She's yes.
I
We do love
her.
Hewitt.
Love everything she does.
I'm so happy to see her back on the big screen.
Yeah.
Like that was like I said months ago to you, like, hey, Jennifer Love Hewitt's in a movie this summer, and we're gonna go see it.
Yeah.
And bitch, we were there for Thursday night previews, and we did show up for Thursday night previews a lot because, first of all, like no one really does. It's usually quite dead.
Yeah.
Even when we went to go see Wicked, we went to a Thursday night preview of Wicked, and there was like maybe 10 people in the theater.
Yeah.
So like,
yeah,
people just don't know about the previews, I guess. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
So Freddie Prinze Jr. also came back as Ray. Freddie Prinze Jr. was like one of my first crushes, like as a kid for sure. And then Sarah Michelle Gellar did have a small cameo in kind of like a dream sequence.
Mom and Dad saw him once in New York City.
Freddie Prinze Jr.?
Yeah, they went to like the court there at where they go outside at the Today Show in the mornings, and he was like co-hosting with them.
What the hell?
Yeah,
I'd be so pissed off. I'd
there's
start
a
fucking
picture
alone.
somewhere. She could probably find it, but he was like right in front of them or whatever. Yeah,
That's so crazy.
yeah,
That's actually insane.
crazy, eh?
So he was back.
Yeah,
That is crazy. Your mom has like a lot of like random scenarios where like she's run into like people or she got filmed in a movie.
well, she was an extra in a movie once.
Oh,
So
it
was
was an
my
extra in a movie
sister.
before.
My sister was an extra in a movie that had the assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford or whatever. Brad Pitt was in it. They had filmed it in Winnipeg when we lived
Is
there.
that on
But
film?
and he kind of came in on a jet, and they did the scenes he was in, and then they left. And the scene that my sister was in was actually the scene where Jesse James was, pew pewed or whatever.
You can say shoot, shot, murdered on here. You can't on TikTok Live?
No, I don't think so. But yeah, anyway, but it was his stand-in. However, the individual that in the movie that did that to him was played by Casey Affleck, Ben Affleck's brother. So she was in the scene with Casey Affleck.
That's so neat.
Yeah.
I was an extra in a movie before too.
Yes, that's right.
And
you showed me once too. This
you can literally
scene, yeah.
I'm in a couple of like the scenes just sitting there all weird. And I can understand why because like I mean I'm a star. The camera was on me and I was locked in. I was serving face. I was giving expression. Ellie got cut.
The movie my mom was in was like the end of the world. It was like a bunch of.
Oh, we actually watched it.
She was in a scene with
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
No.
Jennifer Jason Leigh.
No, she was in a scene with what's his name from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Ew, Chevy Chase?
No, the other guy.
Is that his name?
Yeah, but not him. I can't. It's gonna bother me. Hang on one sec. National. What's was with Randy Quaid. That was him.
Oh, Randy Quaid.
And then no, but I don't think so. But the other one that was in there with her.
Oh no, he didn't die. Interesting. Oh, that's Dennis Quaid's brother.
Yeah.
That's so weird. They look nothing alike.
And the other lady that was in the scene with her, or in the whole movie really, was she passed away.
Shannon Doherty.
Shannon Doherty was in the same scene as her. Category 7, The End of the World. It was definitely a very low budget film, but yeah, she was in that. Looking up at the tornado or whatever that was coming, and
she had to do a scrim.
And then there was another scene where she was sitting in her vehicle. They paid a bunch of people extra for their vehicles to be in the scene to make it look like there was traffic or whatever. So she had to sit. Other than that one scene of her with a group of people standing there looking up at a tornado coming with a like stunned look on their face, they were sitting in their vehicles for like 3-4 hours at a time with their foot on the brake, so that they could shoot different scenes and have people's brake lights. Yeah, and you could see her for like a second or 2 seconds.
It's crazy how
in these scenes, and it took them like 12 hours. Yeah,
like I was in that movie for 13 seconds.
Yeah,
not even.
Yeah,
and that was 2 days.
Like if you don't have your eyes glued to the screen and have an idea when she's going to show up and be ready to press pause.
I remember we
because
tried
the scene was so fast that if you weren't ready for pause so you could get the glimpse, you wouldn't really see her. Like
we tried, but we watched it in like parts on YouTube.
Yeah,
just like maybe because we're such a quick scene,
right?
It must have been like one of the like where it was cut off or whatever between the 2 parts. Speaking of like movies that are not exactly low budget, but like just are on the low budget, like looking end of things.
Yeah,
Bride Hard. We watched Bride Hard.
Yes.
Give a backstory on how badly.
Well, I mean, when did it come out?
Sometime in June.
Yeah, so we had been looking to, like, watch
Weeks.
it for free, basically, on this app we have, and normally, like, even the day of, you can get a stream of
Like, for
something.
reference, I watched the new Superman movie yesterday
Yeah,
in theaters.
and, like, anyway, it took up until the other day for us to Andrew finally found a stream, and it's like, holy cow, like, we were starting to think we were gonna have to pay to watch it.
Well, I mean, and the thing is, like, there wasn't even the option to pay to watch it because we kept on checking on demand and stuff.
Ah, yeah, you're right.
It wasn't even, and
Yeah,
that's the thing. Like, we would have paid to watch it because we wanted to see it,
right.
but it wasn't available. But it's now on video on demand. But with that, a free stream also came onto the app. So I was like, we don't have to pay for it. And honestly, like, thank God we didn't because it's not worth your money. I would give that maybe 1.5 stars to 2 stars. And
Yeah,
just that's honestly like on the generous end too, because like there, my take is that like somewhere along the line in production,
yeah.
they went over budget because there was like
Mm,
somebody changing the script or something constantly on the
right.
day of. Because like
Yeah,
you can tell like there was an idea there and a good one because like
mhm.
they got some names in the movie. Like
Yeah,
Rebel Wilson's a pretty big star.
yeah,
She has
she's so funny.
she's funny. Like she's
Yeah,
she's good when it comes to comedy. So she's a big
yeah.
name. Anna Camp's a big one. She just had like a lot of success with the movie or not the movie, the Netflix series You.
Mm,
Um, she was in Pitch Perfect before that.
yeah,
And then they had an Oscar winner, Divine Joy Randolph.
yeah.
And they just had her playing some like background character that like honestly was like the stereotypical like friend. Like it's just like they
Mm,
didn't like so the idea was there and you can tell by the cast alone and the way it's edited that
yeah,
there was an idea there, but somebody was fucking with it, like a producer or something.
yeah, right.
And I think because of that, it didn't get the release it was planned and stuff, and that's why it took so long to trickle down to us. Just unfortunate because like I love a spoof. I
Yeah,
love a spoof. For those that don't know what a spoof is, think of movies like The Naked Gun, which is getting a reboot in a
yeah.
couple of weeks. Can't wait to see it. Scary movie, date movie, those horrible Meet the Spartans type films. Disaster movie. I was hoping it was like a, going to be like a good spoof, but I don't know. Like, even if you're not taking it seriously at all, it's like hard to follow because like it's just so cut and like the editing is my biggest issue.
Yeah,
It's like Frankenstein.
right. Yeah.
Could you recommend it?
The, Bride Dart?
Bride
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, any movie I've ever watched with simply just Rebel Wilson in it, like, or anything with her in it, like, that I've ever watched. Yeah, it's always been good. I mean, she's so funny. Like, that's why sometimes I like to rewatch like things like Bridesmaids, like, because she's so friggin' funny. Like,
Bridesmaids.
yeah,
And that's what I was like thinking. I was like, oh my god, like she was in Bridesmaids. Like this is Bride
mm,
Hard. Like
yeah,
it's probably gonna be super funny, like Bridesmaids. And
yeah, exactly.
that's what tells me that the idea was there. The
Yeah,
staff, not the staff. Oh my god, can we call them the staff? I guess in a way they are staff.
yeah,
The crew, the cast. That tells me that there was a solid idea or a solid script there at some point.
mm,
Because how the fuck else would they gotten these
I
people?
agree. Yeah, yeah.
Vanessa. So what's going on in like the Trump land?
Uh, Trump's losing he seems to be losing the support of his mega supporters. Um,
Why?
they say today like they're starting to realize that he's that they're not important to him or whatever,
The
and it's like,
voters?
oh, the mega voters. It's
Yeah.
like they're realizing that right now because he even the whole campaign the plan was never to be there for them. Like it was never in the plan. He was
No.
never there for them. That's the mentality is they're super uneducated and don't have a clue what they're talking about. Otherwise they would have simply not let this happen. Like so the fact it's taken them over 6 months to realize, oh, he doesn't care. Like he's not here for us. Oh, really? Because he never
He never
did.
cared.
He never cared to
And
begin
he
with.
honestly, like, I think what's funny is the fact that like those people didn't even need to vote for him. He was going to buy the election anyways.
Yeah, it was Elon bought it
Elon bought that
anyway.
for him.
So annoying.
What's going on? Any updates on that Alcatraz that you were telling me about?
It's flooding and it's just nonsense. I don't even know what to say these days. It's you know, members of Congress, like elected officials, they're supposed to be allowed to go into these camps or prisons, like full of undocumented immigrants, even though most of them are not undocumented because they're just ICE just looks at you, and if they don't like the way you look, they're taking you, even if you were born and raised in the United States. They're by law supposed to be allowed to enter and check on the well-being of these people, but that's the thing, they're not even being allowed in. Like lawyers aren't being allowed to come in and meet with their clients because they're not allowing any of them their right to due process to fight this. Like there's a process, even if you are undocumented and are a criminal, you are still entitled to it, and they're not allowing that to happen. And when they do get in, they're seeing that there's, I mean, I don't know
This
what
might
the
be a
other
hot
ones
take.
are, but in like alligator Alcatraz, they're literally in cages with like 30 and 40 people and 3 toilets, and they get fed food with bugs on it all over it once a day. Like they're literally being abused. Like, I don't know. I don't understand. Like, I know that there's a lot of good politicians like that are Democrats that are, our generation that are not staying quiet, like AOC and Jasmine Crockett, and they're good. I love those girls. I love what they're doing, what they stand for. I love what Bernie Sanders
They got
stands
like
for.
a new mayor of New York. That's pretty good.
He's running,
Did he
but
win?
well, I don't know if the election happened there yet. Oh, did it? Oh, but at the same time, like, where's the sense of urgency? Like, I understand there's a process that there is to remove a president, but like, at what point is that process like obsolete, if that's the right term to use? Like, how urgent does it need to get? Than it already is. Like, there's floods all over the United States, like that have had no help sent to them, like other than Claudia Sheinbaum, the president of Mexico, sending Mexicans up and putting the differences aside and doing it anyway to help. Like, and people that were literally victims and survived these floods going out themselves and searching out hundreds of people that are missing. Like, and there's literally no support for them. Like, and then the abuse in these like prisons or camps or whatever they're calling them. Like, is that not urgent enough?
It is.
Like, is it not urgent that you're literally deporting even people that are born and raised in the States to other countries, and
Like,
you're
first of all,
being
why?
ordered by the Supreme Court of the United States to bring them back, and you're not following that? And there's even rumor, I don't know how true it is, of remains washing up across the pond and planes that are taken off from Florida or the eastern seaboard, like with no destination, and videos of them loading some of those like undocumented immigrants onto them, and they're saying that they're throwing them over, throwing them into the ocean or whatever. Like, I don't know how true that is, but if it is true, is that not urgent? That alone not urgent enough? Like, what more needs to happen? Like, I just don't understand it. It's unconstitutional, everything you ask your military to do as their commander in chief, and they're doing it. Although that march on that birthday parade he had, they weren't marching properly, and they were trying to prove a point. They were, because usually you're stiff. They weren't stiff. They were doing that on purpose. Okay. But at the same time, when they're constantly being asked to do things that are unconstitutional, that gives them the right to remove him from office, and they're not doing it. Like, I don't get it. I just don't get it.
No, it is weird.
Like, don't you think it should have been like, I don't know what came out of his mouth after he was inaugurated on that
Did you
day.
say grab him, America? Let's go and grab them by the pussy or something like that.
I don't know, but it's like there were things said right after the inauguration that should have been a clue enough, urgent enough, or alarming enough for them to not allow this to happen. And like, they already know, the evidence already shows, because the investigation's complete, that he did not win that election and that it was bought, because they investigated the whole thing. She did win it. But the thing is, I think they are having a hard time. Like
Who won it? AOC?
No, Kamala
Oh,
Harris.
Kamala.
Um,
I love that quote
but
that she
I
had. Like,
think I
did you
think,
fall out of a coconut
yeah,
tree?
I think there is more to it that they probably can go remove him from office. But I think I think it's the fact that it's because it's probably going to take like physical force that it's probably in the plans, but it's not going to happen overnight because it's serious. Like that's the only way you're going to get him out of there. Otherwise, he's going to somehow make it after these 4 years so that he doesn't have to leave, so that he doesn't leave the White House because this is his second term. He's not allowed to serve another term. So I think that's we've already been there where this needs to happen and that it is being planned in the background and that it's just complicated and it has to be gone about the right way because something like this has never happened before. It has, but not to this extent because we have social media involved. So it's notched it up a level,
Yeah.
right? So
Didn't you tell me that you think Taylor Swift's going to be releasing something soon?
well, she's been clowning.
She always does.
I mean, she always does, but it seems
Due for a record though. It's been what, 2 years?
yeah, and there's been a lot of talks of debut, so I don't know, but it seems to be looking that way according to like I think Taylor Nation
at this
and
point, if
her
anyone
Instagram.
purchases, like
Mhm.
actually spends money on like a record or something for one of her re-releases, they're fucking dumb as shit. Like she owns all of her masters now. Like she should
Yeah.
just, if just record it and people want to listen to it, release it for free.
Mhm.
We'll just listen to it for free. Other than that, like, girl,
I just want to see the surprise songs that
me too.
would have been on
And I want to see
debut
like
because like I was for me who when
the
she came
cover
out
up
with
stuff.
debut, I was automatically hooked on her.
I didn't care for it.
I just want now at the age of 35, and I've been a fan ever since. Like I super pumped when those songs do come to see what they are like. I just
I just can't even imagine. And
yeah.
she like came out and said like Reputation's not even a quarter way recorded. So like for years we were banging Reputation. It wasn't even coming.
Yeah.
Anyways, there are rumors that a big artist is going to be releasing a record on September 5th. Who that's going to be, we don't know. And I guess they're going to be performing a medley of it at the VMAs. These are just whispers I've seen on the
Why
internet.
do you think it could be her?
It could be her.
I feel like that
It could be
is.
her or Harry Styles or something. It's going to be someone big that is due for a record cycle
You're
because
right.
both those people are. I mean, if we're following like the traditional record cycle, especially like Taylor Swift, like she's never gone, besides with Reputation, she's never gone more than like 2 years without releasing
No,
something new.
yeah.
So
She's usually always seems to be working on something, whether it be like all the time or
yeah,
casually working on something. And so yeah, I mean, wouldn't surprise me if she's planning her next tour too. Like it just wouldn't surprise me. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm excited to if there's something coming, I'm excited to see what it is.
me too.
Yeah. I feel like there could be an album with the surprise songs or like songs that didn't make the cut from debut and from Reputation on one record.
That'd be nice.
I bet you.
Like an A side, B side.
Like debut, she started that's when she started her career, and Reputation is she's now gained her reputation. Like what perfect moment for
I would love to hear the vault tracks.
I think that was the vault tracks. Yeah, I think it would be perfect for the vault tracks from Rep and from debut to be on one together.
Yeah.
I feel like it could be a really unique, like, yeah. I feel like that would be good.
Yeah. Did you see that Katy Perry mishap, like where she, like the bird thing that she was on?
Yeah, I mean, she almost went down, but I mean, she also almost went down in that globe thing or whatever she was
The
in.
first one didn't get any news.
Oh, I know.
So do it again. She's and I'm not,
because I had to watch it and see, but I don't
injured.
know. I don't know if she looked like she was all that scared.
She wasn't.
No.
No, she was like, oops, and look at me, such a girl boss, feminine divine. I'm just gonna keep saying it.
Right.
And it's like, okay, like no.
Yeah, no.
Like that was planned. You saw that it gave Beyonce like a big fucking boost in the media.
Yeah.
And all like no, it didn't go the way she wanted. Like if you look at the comments under all of like the videos of this Katy Perry incident, it's like, oh, she's an astronaut. Did she kiss the ground when she landed? And like all this stuff. And it's like, girl, like nothing you do at this point is going to change. Like you're a cringy, horrible bitch.
Yeah.
Like go back and work with Dr. Luke and release another record that no one's gonna listen to.
Yeah.
Like hurry up on this tour because it's annoying. You look like shit too.
Yeah.
Like she looks awful, a mess.
Yeah, I know.
She really does.
Mm-hmm. I
Now,
agree.
this time last year, I was actually also shitting on Katy Perry. But this time 2 years ago, no.
No.
I was not shitting on Katy Perry. I was very much rooting for her.
Yeah.
I've always been a big Katy Perry fan.
Same.
Until, like, I would argue that the only thing that I care about that she's done that I've even talked about, like, I don't give her shit for going to space.
No.
I don't care about any of that stuff. All I care about is the fact that she went and worked with the rapist.
Yeah.
Like her
Exactly.
friend's rapist.
Yeah.
After all that she had been through.
Yeah.
Like, it's just insane.
Yeah.
It's insane to me. It's because, like, you have the money, you have the resources. There was no reason for you to go back to the rapist.
Mm.
And it blew up in her face.
Yeah.
And it's continued to blow up in her face.
Yeah.
Honestly, pretty much every fucking day since that released. Woman's World, that song.
Yeah.
And I have no sympathy.
No.
Because not once has she apologized. Not once has she been like, you know what? Like, yeah, that was actually, like, not smart.
No.
And,
no.
I mean, I don't think I'd forgive her.
No.
Like, there's nothing to forgive at this point. Like, you've shown your true colors. Like,
yeah.
And I would also argue that she had shown her true colors quite a few times before this.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing, that was a straw that broke the camel's back for me.
Yeah, you're right.
And this is a Kesha fan podcast.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
We're going to be talking about bitches if they're going to be working with a rapist.
Yeah.
So that's just how it is. And I don't know, like, no, do I want Katy Perry to have like a coming to Jesus moment, so to speak, where she realizes things that she did was wrong and she comes back in the future? No. I think that she's made her bed and it's time for her just to go away. Like, this tour, like, you have enough money, like, go away.
Yeah.
Go the hell away.
Yeah.
Seeing you.
Yeah.
Especially when, like, there's so much better music out there, interesting music, interesting artists,
right?
That actually like know what they stand for. Zara Larsson, gonna bring her up again. She's having a moment right now with Midnight Sun. She's about to go on tour, opening for Tate McRae, I think, starting in August,
right?
And then she is doing her own headlining tour after her record Midnight Sun,
right?
In September. That's in Europe, and then she's coming back to do the States with One Republic, I think she's opening for them. So she's having a moment.
Yeah.
And I think it's time like we focus on someone like her.
Mm-hmm.
Like if we're trying to like boost somebody up, like and like as the next pop
I'd
girl
love to see One Republic.
Me too.
Yeah.
That's a concert I would go to.
Yeah.
And it might be easier to
really
go to or to get tickets to than the Tate McRae concert. But Zara did an interview a couple of weeks ago. Literally like this month she did an interview where she called out people working with Dr. Luke, saying like, what the fuck are you doing? Like he's disgusting and you shouldn't be doing that.
No.
That's the type of person with a spine.
Yeah.
That we need to be propping up and giving a platform.
Yeah.
Because
you're right.
like if young girls are seeing that Katy Perry is like letting whatever happen to her, working with whoever with no moral compass, like that's, you know, these are role models, whether they sign up to be one or not. Like you are.
Yeah.
Like people are looking up to you.
Yeah.
Like I looked up to people like Kesha, Lady Gaga, etc. I'm really glad I did.
Yeah.
Because they've turned out to be pretty solid people.
Exactly. You're right.
That's my 2 cents on that. Honestly, like Katy Perry can go away.
Mm-hmm.
Miley Cyrus finally released her Something Beautiful visual album thing there onto Disney Plus.
Right.
I did watch it. I'm going to give it another watch after this, actually, because I wasn't fully tuned into it before.
Right.
My take on that is that, like, good for her for doing something different.
Yeah.
Sticking to her guns and, like, sticking out the vision the whole way through.
Yeah.
But also, it just feels like a long music video.
Yeah.
Like, which is probably the point. I know it's not, I'm just not falling on me, but I was expecting more of, like, a film. Like, honestly, a lot of it feels like, not even, like, music videos. Like, some of them, like, Golden Burn Sun, feel like a visualizer.
Yeah.
Where she's just sitting on a motorcycle for 5 minutes while she sings a song. Like, that's what it reminds me of. So it's like, it's just interesting that it got a theatrical release.
Yeah.
Even if it was just for one night. Interesting.
Yeah. You're right.
I still would pay money to go see it, honestly.
Right. Yeah.
It's a dance party. It's just really unfortunate that she had the rollout that she did where like she released the movie like into the theaters like 2 weeks after the album.
Yeah.
And then released the movie onto streaming like 2 months after the album.
Yeah.
No promotion really for anything.
Yeah.
And it's some of her best work.
Yeah.
Some of her best work. Every girl you've ever loved. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Exactly.
And like the sad part is a majority of the people aren't going to hear it because they
No.
don't know that she's even released the album.
Yeah.
It's upsetting. I feel like like the vision was there. It's another bride heart situation. The vision was there, but somebody was fucking with shit.
Yeah.
And it messed up the rollout. Someone
Right.
didn't believe in her vision or something at that record label she signed to, and they didn't give her, because outside of socials and stuff, like Miley Cyrus posting, who was talking about her album coming out? Like there was no television interviews.
No. Yeah,
She
you're
did do a
right.
string of podcasts,
Yes.
but you have to go look for those.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
anyway, speaking of podcasts,
Yeah.
this is our podcast.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago, maybe a week or two ago,
Right.
we were watching the interview that Monica Lewinsky. Okay, sorry, Monica Lewinsky had Kesha on her podcast.
Oh
Like
yeah.
a video interview. Just talking about like everything.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. It was a really incredible watch, very powerful, beautiful. Anytime Kesha gets a platform to speak her truth, I'm tuned the fuck in. And I can tell that she felt safe in that space because,
right.
I mean, although like their stories are pretty different, they're very similar in a lot of ways.
Oh yeah.
In the sense that like they were mistreated by the public and by men in power.
Oh yeah.
So it felt like she felt safe there to like kind of speak.
Yeah.
And it was really powerful, really beautiful. But I shared something on our Instagram story.
Yeah.
And I tagged Kesha and Monica Lewinsky.
Yeah.
And Monica Lewinsky reacted to the story.
Yeah.
And then she shared our post on her podcast Instagram to her Instagram.
Yeah.
So that was pretty dope.
Yeah.
That was like our first like moment like where someone actually noticed our podcast that was bigger.
Yeah.
So I felt like kind of like a moment.
Yeah.
And then a few days later, like Slater had liked my comment or something from the.
Yes, that's right.
And it's just like, I mean, like, of course these aren't like big, like, I mean, we're not gonna lose any sleep over or anything like that. Like, we don't expect anyone to like jump and scream for us. But these things were on our podcast Instagram, so it's just like, oh, like finally like we're getting noticed in some little ways. Like it just feels like
someone with a large platform.
Yeah, like I mean, like I don't think. I mean, first of all, I'm too anxious to ever like have like a big audience of people. Like I don't want to go touring the podcast and doing shit like that.
Maybe,
but it'd be nice if people listen to it. And sometimes we got to like go to like a concert or something to like, you know, like things like that. Like, you know, like.
So now one day maybe we'll be able to.
But speaking on that, like we actually did get invited as media to go to the air show.
Yeah, and it just kind of didn't happen this year, but it's going to next year because they announced that it's going to be held in St. John, which is literally like 45 minutes to an hour down the road.
So I'll go to that one.
So we'll definitely be going to that because it's been like something like 50 years or something. It's like it's a big year. It is. This big celebration has been like, I don't know how many years. I don't know if it's 50 or 10 or whatever, like since it's been held in New Brunswick. So aviation's a big interest of mine, and and Andrew knows that, and I think he's, you know, learned some useless information from me, but like over the years. But I think it would be really cool to take him to an air show and experience like an air shows. We went to air shows all the time when I was young. I mean, including the air show Atlanta, because it was always held in Shearwater on the military base. And Dad was always at the air shows too, because the military has planes. That's a part of your job in the military, like especially in the Air Force, like with if you're crew on one of the planes, and because Dad worked on our maritime patrol planes, they used to go to air shows, so he'd be involved in like giving the public tours and stuff. So it was just kind of a part of my life, and so wonder I have that interest in aviation. But I think it'd be a really cool way to share that interest with Andrew, like in person, like because like air shows give you the opportunity to go and see the inside of some really cool planes, some of the biggest in the world, and planes you otherwise will probably likely never get to step in again. Like it's so so we'll be making that happen next year. We will be for sure.
We will be.
Yeah.
We're gonna be wrapping it up here in a second.
Yeah.
But what was I just about to fucking say? Of course, my brain.
Well, it doesn't help that a simple story for me.
I'm okay with that.
A simple, quick story is like 10 minutes long. Like,
internally, like I was like, you know what, let's just wait until Sunday. But for algorithm purposes and stuff, like we need to get an episode out before our next episode, just so that people were getting alerts and whatnot.
Yeah.
I wasn't really feeling like with like all of like the, you know, you having being too tired after work, yesterday, understandable.
Yeah.
The power being off when we wanted to record today, things like that. Like I just was like, you know, like not really feeling it next. So you're carrying it today. And that's why I've just been like, girl, like what's going on with Trump? What's going on with this? What's going on with this? But before we sign out, I want to say that we are constantly updating our playlist on Apple Music. I've started over every now and then I update the one on Spotify, but I've never shared it. If anyone's interested in the podcast playlist being like the music that we listen to or whatever being added to Spotify, like let us know on Instagram and I can share that with you. But we're always updating the one on Apple Music. There's new music on there right now from like Kesha's new album.
Yeah.
New music from Jade. There's this new artist that I'm actually really into. Her name is Adela. I've added a song by her called Death by Devotion to the playlist. I think you guys should check that out. It's super fucking good. Ava Max is on there with her new song Wet Hot American Dream, which is actually a banger. It's really grown on me. I love it.
Yeah.
She has postponed her tour, she said. She says it's not canceled, it's postponed.
Right.
So we're going to keep an eye on that. Maybe that's a sign that we're going to be able to see her because this didn't align with our budget and time and stuff this year. Anyways, she has a record due to come out August 22nd. I sense that it might get delayed because like there's not really any promotion or anything. And there's rumors that she parted ways with her management and stuff recently. So I'm confused about that, but I'll be very interested to see if we do get that on the 22nd. Historically, her albums have always been delayed. Diamonds and Dance Floors, it was supposed to come out in October of 2021.
Yeah.
Or 2022, one of the two.
Yeah.
They delayed the release, but still shipped out some physical copies. So it leaked really early, and then they released it the next year in January.
Yeah.
So they've not known what to do with her for some time.
Yeah.
So I'll be interested to see.
Right.
But after this, I think Ava needs to fucking clean house.
Yeah.
New management, new AR, like new fucking everything. New everything because like she has the talent. She has the ear for like incredible pop songs.
Yeah.
She needs the team that believes in her as well.
Yeah.
And I think that like that goes right to her label. Her label might need to be cleaned as well. Like get the fuck out.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering also if like this is like kind of a situation where she's in like a 3-album deal.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. And like she's just releasing this to get the fuck out of the like this, the music's not bad, but she's not behind it in the way that she had been before. Like she's not promoting it.
Yeah.
I don't see any TV performances, nothing.
No, yeah.
She did one on July 4th, I think, of Wet Hot American Dream. But like no one was tuning into that because it was like the parade.
Right.
Anyways, so that's over on the playlist. Aside from that, like follow us on Instagram, rate us 5 stars here on Spotify or Apple Podcasts wherever you're listening, Amazon Music.
Yeah.
We're also on YouTube.
Yeah.
We'll be back on Sunday with a new episode.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot more structured. We're taking notes through the week on things that we want to talk about.
Yeah.
So it's not so much like just us talking off the cuff, which I do enjoy sometimes. And I have plans to get a local drag queen on our show, Amy's sister-in-law.
Oh, really?
As drag, I want her to come on our show in a few weeks to talk, hopefully.
That'd be neat.
Yeah, just like, talk about her experience, because she's from the States too.
Yeah.
And I wonder like what her experience was as a queer woman there and stuff. And like whatever she's comfortable talking about, like I'm excited to have her on. And Katie, our friend Katie, she struggles with like mental health and like has
you know what, we really need to have her on.
She'll be on too.
So like I feel like, you know, even though podcasting, you know, whether you're recording it and on live or just recording the video and posting it on YouTube, like I think can be really healing for someone, even to share it publicly in this way.
There's been a lot of things I've shared on here that like 50 people have heard.
Yeah.
But it's been really healing for me. And that's why I started this podcast. Because I felt like I had so much to talk about in like music and all of these things that like, honestly, like I'm not like saying like my opinion matters, but I had nowhere to give that opinion.
Yes.
So
and I think podcasting is like, I feel like podcasting has turned into like our generation's way.
Totally. People shit on podcasters all the time.
Because we're,
like, you know what, we're having fun.
Open, and there's a lot of other platforms where you can't, like there's only so many things you can say or be open with. So podcasting doesn't have all those like regulations, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So, we say whatever on here, but
our generation likes to say what's on our mind with no filters.
Like generation has.
Yeah.
If anything, our generation's too sensitive.
We are.
Say what we need to be saying a lot of the time.
Yeah.
But when I upload this, I automatically like I'll put like we swear in this, like so it's not going through like I'll select so like people under 18 can't even listen to our podcast. And that's not because like we're saying things that are super explicit, but like I don't want a kid listening to our fucking podcast. Like we're
No.
30-year-old men. Like we're just saying shit that like a child, God forbid, we are influencing a child somewhere.
Yeah.
Like fuck off.
Yeah.
With that. Anyway, so
we can influence
take us out, Nick.
people that are our age or older by the voice we sometimes bring to certain topics that really could be too much for a child to listen to, but they also need to be talked about. So yeah, that's that. That's what we're about. That's how we roll. Sorry we were a bit late
Suck on the tooth,
putting
eat
this
the tooth.
podcast up, but life happened and it wasn't that late.
Got it.
But we will be back with you next weekend and hope you enjoyed. So make sure you click on our link tree, follow all our socials, and give us a like, subscribe, follow,
suck your tooth,
and bye.